And right now we want to go to rapper Travis Scott, who was wanted for questioning by the NYPD after a man claimed he was assaulted by Scott at a club in Midtown. The victim, a 52-year-old sound engineer, says Scott punched him in the face at Club Nebula and caused $12,000 in damage to equipment. Eyewitness News reporter Michelle Charlesworth spoke to the victim. She's live in Jersey City. Michelle?
Well, I talked to this alleged victim earlier this afternoon, and he tells me that Travis Scott, early this morning at this club, was DJing for Don Toliver, who was performing at Club Nebula. And he says he was hit in the cheek and nose with one punch. That's his story by Travis Scott. He says he didn't know who he was, but he was just trying to help him by suggesting that he turn down the volume. 30-year-old rap megastar Travis Scott was DJing overnight at Club Nebula at 41st and Broadway. Whatever happened went down around 3:30 this morning. Police want to talk to Scott about an alleged assault of a sound engineer in his 50s. Police say that engineer was not visibly injured and refused medical care, although the alleged victim tells me he was hurt and suffered a neck injury, and what he tells me was a punch in the face when he tried to help Travis Scott by asking him to turn down the volume. Travis Scott's attorney tells us, quote, "While this is clearly a misunderstanding being blown out of proportion by clickbait and misinformation, we are actively working with the venue and law enforcement to resolve and set the record straight." Travis Scott is world famous for his rap music, his relationship with Kylie Jenner. They have 2 children together. And he's also known for an outdoor concert that happened in Houston in 2021. 10 people, including a 9-year-old boy, died when concert goers rushed the stage. The stampede ended up hurting many others as well. Again, the alleged victim told me on the phone this afternoon that he had no idea who Travis Scott was as he was DJing when he suggested that he turn the volume down, and that's when he says Travis Scott punched him in the face. Police say they're looking at possible misdemeanor assault in this case. They simply want to talk to Travis Scott. Meantime, this alleged victim tells me Travis Scott may be injured because he says he hit him in the face and then also punched a speaker, so he thinks his hand is hurt.